Hey guys, this is your host Seth. Welcome back to the Resident Evil Biohazard podcast. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of a quick walkthrough with Resident Evil 6. This is requested on behalf of D-Day Martinez, so thank you, Darren. A lot of people don't tend to send me requests to do anything anymore, so I appreciate it. Yeah, we're going to run through at least half of a level of this. I can't stand this game, so I really can't. Resident Evil 6 to me sucks. I'm not a big fan of this game. I never have been and I never will be. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. I'm not going to skip the first video. You guys can take a look at it. I think the first video at least is cool. So let's go ahead and get started here.
Bioorganic weapons are a global threat. Start working with the rest of
This is Ashley's dad, by the way. From those of you who played Resident Evil 4, you will know that Ashley was the one that you had to rescue, and her father was the president. So
I've always valued your friendship, Leon.
Stay right where you are. Mr. President!
epic moment. I hate how emo he looks.
Don't make me do this.
He's down. Headshot. Okay, that's not bad. So what it breaks down to, what you missed right there, it was after you shot the president as Leon, you actually turn around and you have to report to that chick from Resident Evil 4 that Leon reported to. And the director of Homeland Security accuses you of killing the president and murdering the president, and you are trying to
Adam, I'm sorry.
essentially unframe yourself is what the beginning portion of the game is. As
So
Leon.
what's so special about this
He's
church?
framing you for the murder of the president
Some
and the
sins
release
to
of the
confess.
viral outbreak.
It's
in
hard to
Colorado.
explain. If I don't tell you what the cathedral...
They jacked this right out of Dead Space. I mean, Jesus. It's like, come on. You don't need
You're
help
gonna tell me
trying to
everything
find your
once
way
we get to
around.
the
This is
cathedral.
Resident Evil. It
Deal?
shouldn't be that big of a deal. And I hate how you have to just walk. It's so stupid. Like, Resident Evil, all the other Resident Evils, you had a choice. And even if there was an epic moment of dialogue, you had a choice to run or to walk. I mean, if they want to make it an action game, let me do action stuff, like running around. Capcom tried, but failed miserably to make this game resemble anything of the older Resident Evils. It is, as a matter of fact, in my opinion, a shell of its former self. And a lot of people love Resident Evil 4 on up, and I don't.
You see one of them,
The
aim for
controls
the
may
head.
be easier
It's
for
your best
people who
bet.
play Call of Duty and
Got
action games, but I hate it because it's not survival horror. I mean, don't get me wrong. This part right here, this where they are right here, is really cool to me because it kind of reminds
This
me
is
of
where the
Resident Evil 2 a little
reception
bit.
was gonna be.
When Leon
And I'll be here eating dinner right now.
goes to check on Marvin
think
for
anyone's
the
alright?
second time, and he actually turns and you kill him to get the heart-shaped key.
I hope so.
And like right before you leave, you can go to the desk, and then you see a little piece of paper on the desk, and you can read
I
it.
can't believe this is happening
And
again.
if you read it,
It's just like
it'll
Raccoon.
talk about.
Raccoon City incident.
It'll be like, well, it's like it's Leon's welcome letter,
Yeah.
essentially, to the police
I'll never
precinct in
forget it.
Raccoon City. And it's
We're
like,
going
sorry,
to this
you
cathedral
know,
of yours.
we have
But if
two,
you really did have a hand in this,
sorry,
you can
things
kiss
been
your
a
freedom
mess.
goodbye.
Because I guess they were going through a lot of
I know.
hard things at the time when he was being transferred. So, it's like, welcome to the team. We look forward to training you and look forward to you being part of the team, blah, 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 blah.
What was that?
But it looks like Leon has a
Only one way to
tendency
find out.
of
Let's
going
go.
to places where parties were canceled. So. And I mean, look at this. I have no ammo for my weapon either to start off with. I mean, come on. If you're going to make it an action game, make it an action game. Don't try to play it as something it's not. And each character in this game has their own specific little perk. Leon is dual wielding, and Jake, I think his is like super
back.
strength, and then Chris, I don't even remember what Chris is. It's been forever since I played this. I don't like I said, I don't like this game because it's just a same exact game as Resident Evil 5, but with a different box, you know? I mean, Chris's campaign, you have Las Plagas. Leon, you have Zombies, Las Plagas. Jake, you have Las Plagas. So it's like...
Liz, where are you?
Now, this guy that I'm following here, his daughter has been lost, and he's a teacher here at the school, because you're at a university.
What was that sound?
And the president was supposed to be giving some sort of speech here, and you're following this guy to help find his daughter now.
Oh, God.
I don't know. I don't think that this even adds on to the suspense. You know, it's like, okay, walking. We're letting this guy go, you know, crazy, frantic, wonderful.
Can we turn the lights off?
Then he's gonna walk to the door. And like I said, Capcom tried. You know, they gave the effort to make it somewhat scary, but it's not to me. I don't think it is. I don't think it ever will be. So.
This way.
Can it wait?
And what I'm doing here is I'm looking to, like, this is like Outbreak style right there. All those comments, just, you know, you can annoy, especially when you play online with other people, you can annoy the shit out of them. And it's so funny. Like, I remember I played with John when we used to play Resident Evil 5 all the time. And I'd sit there and, like, Chris and Sheva, you know, were the two main characters. And as I'd be Chris, I'd sit there and be like, Sheva! Like, just, and then John, like, I'm like, so, it's fun if you're gonna irritate people, but I mean, straight up jacked it from Outbreak File 1 and 2. They should have been a little bit more original. I mean, yeah, you have an AI, that's fine, but for some reason in all Resident Evil games, including Operation Raccoon City, the AI sucks. Like computer enemies and computer teammates. Yeah, so as you can see, they took that from Dead Space.
Good work.
Again, a little bit of Outbreak here. You just annoy your friends.
This way.
Not now.
This way.
Can it wait?
It's your dad. This way.
Can it wait?
So yeah, going on, and you know, Resident Evil 6, just for some reason I was excited for it. I don't know what it was. I think it may have been the demo when I first played it. The demo made me kind of excited to play it, and I was like, all right, sweet, yeah. But it just turned out to be nothing but crap, so. Usually I can shoot this, but I have no ammo, and it's funny because this college apparently has bulletproof glass casings for books. It's like, it's like, what the hell? Did the headmaster literally be like, okay, so I've got an idea. We're gonna create bulletproof cases just in case a zombie apocalypse breaks out and some jackass tries to shoot the book. And trust me, we're gonna want all books preserved since I'm gonna be dead, everybody's gonna be dead, but hey, they're gonna know about our school and our school's gonna be badass. It's like, no, come on. Let me shoot a hole through a book. Give me a little bit more free reign here, Capcom. I mean, Jesus.
You all right?
I want to be able to shoot shit out. I want to be able to punch stuff.
I will be once I find my daughter.
I can aim my gun at this guy. I can shoot at this guy. Nothing happens.
But we could cut
I can
off.
kick this guy. Nothing
here.
happens.
Somewhere.
I don't know. Commenting on Resident Evil 6 is just about, oh god, I don't know, just as irritating as watching a Paul Anderson Resident Evil directed movie. It's like, eesh. My brain hurts.
We'll need to get the elevator working again.
Urge to kill rising.
It's locked,
it's like,
but I work here. I've got the keys. Once we're in, we can take my car. Thanks.
And this is I'm playing on the PS3, by the way. I no longer have this for Xbox. I've beaten it on Xbox.
Liz, is that
I did all 3 campaigns. When I first went through it, my ideal way of going through it, and my idea in my head was, I'm gonna play the worst to worst first to the best last. And in my opinion, I thought Chris, when I first started out, Chris was the worst. Jake was whatever, because I didn't care about Jake. He was probably just equally as bad as Chris. And then Leon, saving Leon for the best, just because I thought it was going to be all zombies in his campaign, but that's not the case. So. Yep. And I will say that there are some cool parts to this game, but not many. Not many. And maybe it's just me, but if I were Leon and this part was coming up where that happens, I would definitely shoot her in the face. No joke. It was like, pow! Like, you don't do that when, especially if I'm Leon Kennedy and I've been through what I've been through. It's like, no. Check this out. These two guys died happy together. The one guy's got his mouth open. His right hand is actually his left hand, if you can actually look at that and see. And then he's got his boyfriend on his lap. Oh, so nice. Moving on. And as you know, I bet all of you can put 2 to 2 together here, and you will understand what's gonna happen.
The underground parking lot.
Obvious. I mean, she's
the elevator is up
hurt.
ahead. Hopefully it
I
still
don't know
works.
if she's bit or not. She's more than likely bit. So, I mean, Leon shouldn't. I don't even get this. Leon should fucking just take this guy and this woman out. Just end it. Come on. Like, you've been through this shit. Like, get it over with. But no, Capcom's like, we're gonna give this woman a chance. You know, it's like it's Richard Aiken syndrome all over again. Like in Resident Evil Remake, you guys watch me do my long play. I'm playing in the original Resident Evil 1.
Let's get this out of our way.
Richard dies if you get him the serum, no matter what. But if you're Chris or Jill, you can save him, but he dies later anyway. It's like the same thing here. You can think you can save this woman, and Leon's character in this game, for some odd reason, thinks that a woman that's been bit by a zombie can be saved, you know, without an antivirus anywhere in sight. He's like, yeah, okay. Yeah, sounds good. And you guys will see what I'm talking about here.
It's going to be okay, listen.
Like Leon just looks at that chicken and is like, yep.
It's going to be okay.
Okay, right there. Right there.
We're almost there.
So as you put 2 and 2 together, she eats her dad, and yeah.
Oh my god.
She's already gone! Shoot her!
What? Wait, the zombie right clicks Leon. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Great. See, this is what I'm fucking talking about. Capcom, no ammo. You have to use your gun in this one specific point, and you can't do anything. Haha. Jesus Christ.
I can't believe this.
We'll get used to it. It's either them or us, and they don't hesitate.
Why did this have to happen?
Yep. See, and like, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm like trying to switch back to my weapon. It's like, no.
Lena, grab your gun. Shit! Don't let him in!
Leon special kicks. It's like, God. And then this guy's supposedly not a zombie yet, and you can see by his face. Either Capcom just didn't bother to render him into a zombie, or like two things. One, he's either a zombie, and Capcom just was lazy and they didn't render his face into the graphics of being a zombie.
That's our cue to get the hell out of here.
I couldn't agree more.
However, I would probably go for number 1 because that guy was staggering like a zombie. So, way to go.
Okay.
On. AIs, man, they're stupid. I really, Darren, why are you killing me with this, man? Anyway, we're getting into the next part here. This is actually where the demo for Resident Evil 6 starts, if you want to download it. And I strongly, if you have GameFly, rent it. If you have your Xbox Live or PSN, I strongly recommend you download the demo before you buy this game and actually play it. It is frustrating, especially to me since I'm a diehard Resident Evil fan. Anything from Resident Evil 4 on up, excluding
said it was
Survivor,
some sort of fog.
Dead Aim,
This thing's spreading gas
Chronicles,
for him.
and Operation Raccoon City,
Anyone who
because those are
breathed it in
all
got infected.
clearly non-canon games.
That would mean everyone on campus.
Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6 suck.
Why is it so quiet?
Bad.
I've got
Bad.
a bad feeling about this.
I mean, look, I don't even go anywhere near this can, and Leon just somehow grows a clown foot and knocks it down. It's like,
Didn't mean to interrupt.
here we go. Got some ammo. Like how I ridicule my running when I'm shooting him. See? And here we go. Action game. That's the definition of an action game. It's right there. The fact that I killed them and they drop ammo. I mean, look at this. I blew this guy's half of his head off and he's still coming at me. They don't. Whatever. Not even gonna bitch, because, you know, this is a review for Darren, and I'm gonna try to be as calm and as collective as I can. Fuck that. God. So anyway, here we are going into the next part. I don't know how much so stupid. It's not even Resident Evil. It's how can I even put this? This is like Dead Space or what other game? I don't even know what other games that play like this. I mean, it's so actiony that it's like it's literally like coming out of my computer is like Bruce Willis.
I wonder if there are any
Stupid.
survivors.
Like Die Hard, action, you know, Arnold, all this shit. And in the demo, for example, this spot right here, when you pick up that ammo right there, I will say when I played the demo, I've got my only legitimate scare in this game from that part was because you'd go to the couch where the ammo's sitting, and you grab it, and a zombie would fly out at you from underneath the bench, and don't get me wrong, some parts of this game that I think are kind of cool. I do like
Roger.
the amount you can fire while, you know, trying to shoot stuff, like semi-automatic guns, semi-automatic guns, you know. In the older games, I will say it kind of sucks when you can't shoot like you want to, you know. Like this, you can go bop, 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 you know, any gun you have, really. But that's because it's more action, you know. That's the genre now. It's not even survival horror. It's more action than anything else. I mean, when did Leon become a martial artist? Like, they don't ever mention that in the story. I mean, he's a government agent now, but that doesn't automatically mean you're like proficient at martial arts. What it usually means is you're gonna die if you try to fight something off with your bare hands. So you might.
Hunnigan, the gate's locked. Anything you can do?
Sorry, not from here.
Not do so much of these special.
Try the staff building behind the bleachers. I'm guessing you'll find keys for the gate there.
So that was the way out. Unfortunately, it's locked, so you have to jump through hoops like every action game to go and unlock it. Versus, you know, more structured, like, okay, I need to solve a puzzle or I need to just get a key to get out of here. No, you need to walk over to this other side of the complex and go through hell in order to get to a button. You know? The closest thing Resident Evil 2 or any of the Resident Evils had was actually
Keep that trigger
Resident Evil 2,
finger ready.
for example.
Never
You
know
go
what's
to
around the
put
next corner.
The 2 jewels in the puzzle where you put the 2 jewels in the statue and it releases for Leon a piece of the I think it was like some plug. I don't know if it was a rook, king, bishop, or whatever. One of those plugs, and then if you're Claire, like a fragment of the special piece. So And then you know, again, AI is being stupid. She just runs up and presses buttons.
And again,
like,
the door's locked. There's no way out.
I'm on it.
This is like your
Just
best
give me a
friend
minute.
trying to play stuff like that. You have one of these ones where you're a zombie apocalypse. You're like, don't touch it. You're like, okay. And then you look away, and all of a sudden, the car alarm goes off.
There's so many.
Sitting there.
We can't take them all.
Now we know where all the infected were hiding out.
But yep, long story short, I mean look at this. You no longer have herbs, you no longer have first aid sprays, you have pills. Your catchphrase is drug addict.
This is some pretty tight security for a college campus.
Leon, Jake, Chris, Ashley, I'm sorry, Sherry Birkin from this. She is the daughter of Louie Birkin. She's a little girl that, you know, they're rescued all around. She is just as much of a pain in the ass.
Any day now, Huntington. We gotta get out of here.
I've almost got it. Hang on.
Is when you have to go and box it. She's a kid. Chris has this.
It's open. Get out of there now.
Tries to put Chris's head back on her shoulder. Ada killing his companion.
Rise after another.
You know, I actually think this is about going to do it for me, guys. I can no longer play this. Long story short, after this part right here, you break out and you go into the sewers, and that's the next level. So I'm about done with this. I am done with this, I should say. And I do thank you guys for watching this. Please rate, subscribe, comment, like, and give me requests and send me messages to play something you guys want me to play. Preferably something I would like. I would like anything from Resident Evil wise from 3 down. So you guys hit me up. Thanks, and hope you enjoyed.